So I'll go into spectate. We look ready to go. Last match of the night, the Bad Smurfs versus the Rocket League team. And it seems like this has been our matchups all day long. Is the winless team against the 1-0 team. Kickoff there. Mini Wheats, who also put on a show. You know, Rocket League team were just looked super impressive last week when they were on the channel. You know, shout out to everyone that was able to catch that. But obviously you see they're 1-0. They're looking to build to 2-0, but they're looking to do it in you know, decisive fashion. A win is a win is a win, but this isn't playoffs. This is week 2. You're still trying to learn what your team is about, what your expectations are, how far you should be able to go. Maybe start building expectations. As Wheat sends it on, no one ready to touch it. This one will slip past.
También se prepara este membranero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo a Cristiano! ¡Cristiano en el área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
And as I'm running my jaw here, Rocket League team gets that goal. I mean, we're talking about decisiveness, but that one just kind of slipped through. There was plenty of bad Smurfs out there to address it, to play defense, but like you've heard me say before, you can have too many defenders because you can have miscues such as that. And now Mini Wheats gets it again.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
And Mini Wheats is trying to get paid. They're up 2-0 immediately. And I can only say so much. And I don't even know if you trust me or not, chat. I mean, if I say a team's good, I mean, can you trust it? It doesn't matter if you do. Rocket League team is going to show you why they're legit. They're going to show you what they can do. You don't need to take my word from it. You don't need to watch the VOD from last week. They're here, and they're here to play. Now let's look at these bad Smurfs. A slow start for them. Let's see if they can rectify it here. Defiant touching there. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Defiant to be the captain for Bad Smurfs. As we get our first demo. 3.5 minutes left. Mini Wheats touching. Going, rolls it on right into Plank. I think that's Plank from Eddie. Good save from him. And you know, if you're a Plank, it's to be expected that you would be good on defense and you know how to handle yourself on the pitch. But look at here. Mini Wheats was looking for a hat trick, but all he found was a save. And now Eternal Aztec, we haven't talked about him too much. He's the captain. He's the man. He ties it all together.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And right there, he gives you a little taste, a little sample of what that looks like as they go up 3-0, 3 minutes left. Touch here, up to the ceiling. Aztec sends it on, a little one-hopper, gets past Plank. Defiant can't address it. And just like that, Aztec has matched the output of his teammate Mini Wheats. Applejacks, you saw him getting the hype going in the chat earlier. He's just here to watch the show. He has one shot to his name right now. But when your teammates are popping off like this, you just want to make yourself light. You don't want to be a heavy carry. You just want to make as few mistakes as possible and just let your teammates rock it. This one up to Aztec, Defiant, and now look at the Bad Smurfs. Look at their posture. Look at their positioning. And Applejack's not to be outdone. They are teeing off right now. And Plank is in the chat. He says he's gonna turn his monitor on now. I mean, whatever works. But it is 5-0 right now, halfway through game number 1. So this is a best of 5 series. You know how we do it in the Indy Gaming League. This is tier 4, Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. And so far so good for Rocket League team. as there's a big clear here. Plank gets it, rolls it along. Applejacks touches off the wall, runs into Cameroni. Touch there, Plank touching in the corner. Again, you've heard me say it before, it's a good place to posture some offense, get something going. But once you get the ball in the corner, your work is not over. You got to slide it over. You got to make sure you have a shooter ready to go if you're not able to finish it yourself on a self pass. Ticking down to a minute. Applejacks up in the air, sends it away. The save by Cameroni. Haven't called his name too much, but maybe he's that missing piece from the bad Smurfs. Maybe if he gets comfortable, if he gets going, they can flip the field, reverse pressure, and get Rocket League team inside their heads a little bit, but we will see. Plank on defense. Good save. Here comes Mini Wheats once more. He gets dunked. Aztec, a second rebound shot for them by the Rocket League team. And this is what pressure can do. And I feel like offensive pressure or just pressure in general, that's a very loosely used term in Rocket League circles. It's not just, driving fast, chasing the ball and being there. It's about effectiveness. And I think that's the difference for Rocket League team. They're being very, very effective as they go upper corner there and out. And they are just grinding down this bad Smurfs team. Fortunately for them, it's just game one. And they'll have to lose 2 more times before this one is over. So they have plenty of time to adjust correct. And allow things to go their way. CC, appreciate the follow. Appreciate you hanging out. And hope you're enjoying the stream here. Or as we in the biz like to call, the cast. So going the other way. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Down to the turf. And bad Smurfs not only get 5 goals hung up on them, but they also won't score a goal themselves. So they get shut out. And it's a very dominant performance by Rocket League team. Mini Wheats leading the charge, 454, 2 goals for him. Eternal Aztec, the captain of the team, not too far behind, 442, 2 goals, 2 assists. And look at the production here. 16 shots from the Rocket League team. A very sturdy 9 saves from the Smurfs. But against that offensive output, not enough. So Rocket League team a little slow to ready up here. I can't imagine they would need a breather. They look like they got everything under control here. But we'll see as we press forward. Teams looking to take the field. Rocket League team has a 1-0 advantage in the series. Let me try this. Put it in the joint. Happens immediately. And here we are. I mean, if you're a bad Smurfs fan, you can only go up from here. So 0-0, so far so good for bad Smurfs, but they are on their heels. They are playing defense, and Applejacks just picking up right where he left off. He takes the pass here from Mini Wheats from cereal to cereal.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Some serial killers as they go up 1-0, and it happens early. So bad Smurfs, they're trying to keep pace, but now they go down 2-0 as Applejacks joins us in the chat here. We'll get some hype going. On the kickoff, Sometimes it's pretty, sometimes it's ugly, but if you're the scoring team, you definitely appreciate it. You definitely don't mind it. As it drops down to the turf.
What a save!
Applejacks. This isn't Applejacks. I'm just a fan. Oh, you're a simp. Okay. I got it. Well, now it's Aztec. I mean, if you like Applejacks, you gotta appreciate his captain. A pass here from Mini Wheats.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And they are scoring every which way possible, not letting up off this bad Smurfs team. And, I mean, you can't really hate it. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I don't want to call you simp. I feel like that's rude as shit. So Plank gets past him and the beamer to the other side, and Applejacks finishes it up.
Stay golden, pony boy.
And another rebound score from them, and this is where the bad Smurfs, they're in their head, they're rushing, they're panicking. You see the double commit there on the save. And that is not what you want, obviously. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. And let's see here. Let's see here the bad Smurfs. They got to calm down. Like I said, I don't think I've ever casted them before, but you have to have that person on your team that just keeps everyone balanced and even.
Yeah, but that backflip, though.
And just keeps everyone's eye on the prize. I mean, if not to be world beaters, then at least, you know, just keep it close and play the game that you know you're capable of playing. I mean, there's a reason they formed up for the team. There's a reason they showed up today. And they just got to remind themselves why that is. But Applejacks is just showing us a lot right now.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
He uses the post to his advantage, gets the double. Applejack Sip says the whole team is phenomenal. But you know who he's here for. It's all in the Twitch name. As Aztec drops it down to the turf. On the other side, it's Applejacks, who may be bolstered by the presence of such a devoted fan in the chat. He already has a hat trick as we are barely crossing the halfway point of this game number 2 here. Miniweeks sends it on. No one's back there. Tries to snipe. Aztec tries to squeeze it in there. No touch. Plank drops it down, lets it off his car. This is so hard. After a team has just been peppering you with shots, likely boost starving you, you finally get a save, you finally corral the ball, but now you have to clear it, except you don't have any forward momentum, you don't have any juice. But Aztec may have some to spare. Treat him like a neighbor. Ask him if he can lend you some, borrow some of that man's. Because it is 6-0, 2:16 left. And the team can do no wrong. Cameroni. Again, haven't called his name too much, but when I do, when I see him, I like it. I like what I see. He loses the ball there, but I just something about the way he's navigating the field, the way he's touching the ball, his positioning, and he seems to be really picking his spots, trying to carry it off the wall into the air there. Applejacks drops it down. Aztec sends it away as Cameroni comes in. Taking around. So this seems like a bit of a time waster, but Rocket League team has afforded themselves to waste some time. I mean, they scored 6 goals. You can't ask for too much more of a performance. As it goes to the other side, Planks, no movement from him. And it is 7-0 Rocket League team. So, you know, we talk about it here on the channel. Do you allow the 1 goal to get the Brazil to just put it up, make sure it's on the scoreboard? Or do you just play out, and if the other team gets it, then they get it and they earn it? But judging from that last shot from Applejacks, they're looking for goal number 8. They're not looking for these silly accolades. They're not looking for the meme. They're looking for the win, and they're looking to improve. As we're under 60 seconds here. Touch here, Cameroni. Sends it around. Plank. Drops it. 50's out. Mini Wheats wants the dribble. And he gets it! Mini Wheats. He collects it and knows exactly what to do from here.
Impressive.
Beats that last defender right outside the net. And Rocket League team is just putting on a clinic here. Like I said, they can do no wrong, but I'm not saying that in a hyperbolic manner. I mean, look at the performance they're putting in. They had a huge game last week on this channel, but it wasn't to this level. If they improve like this every week, then they are going to be a problem for teams, not only for the rest of the regular season, but well into playoffs. As now they might be focused on playoff seeding, seeking out that #1 slot, as Applejacks will clear it. And again, you see the triple commit there on the back wall in defense. I'm sure we've all been there, those games that just get away from you, where it seems like if Rocket League team can do no wrong, then maybe Bad Smurfs can't do right. And you start short cycling, you start overcommitting, you start doubling, and obviously it's just leads into more bad plays, and it's perpetual unfavorability. But Eternal Aztec, he's not just a captain, he's a baller as well. 3 goals, 3 assists, and look at here, 18 shots here from Rocket League team. And look at the Smurfs, they had a lot of saves on their name last game, but here it's just 5, and that's why this one got away from them. 9 shots here. Bolt says, oh my goodness, you hate to see it, but it is what it is. You line up. I haven't seen anything too crazy from the Bad Smurfs. I want to give more credit to Rocket League team than I want to take away from the Smurfs. But we will see. Let's see here if the Smurfs are able to rally.
Fight!
Bolt says that the shot differential is insane. I mean, just the scoreboard alone was pretty remarkable. But let's see how it finishes out here. Everyone, if you're just joining, or if this is the only match you've seen with me, this is the last one of the night. It was a quadruple header, so it was a fun one. Fortunately, I was able to cast all 4 matches despite the confusion. But anyone who's been here for all 4 matches, you're insane, and I love you to death. Lunchbox has been going nuts. I don't know if he's still here, but appreciate him supporting. I might have to buy an air conditioner for the room with the Twitch dollars. Defiant sends it away. Mini Wheats there. Cross as Cameroni sends it out. And again, I want to talk about Cameroni. I want to highlight the things that the Bad Smurfs are doing right. And Cameroni makes a very smart play there. Not only the save, not only discourages another shot, but he clears it out into the field. Touch there, Mini Weeks pins it. Touch there from Defiant. Sends it away. Aztec with the 50. Anybody's ball, and much better for the Smurfs. And I like the heart here. Like I said, they don't look too crazy. They don't look like they're being outclassed. It looks like as a team they're taking this loss. So that's something you can clear up mid-series, in between games. You know, just get someone to calm you down in DC do your call-outs, fall back on the fundamentals, and play your game. Play something, your pace, something that you want to do. We get a double commit there, which Rocket League team has done a fantastic job of making them pay on such mistakes. But now they're on the other side. Cameroni is up, makes the adjustments, good pass, and Defiant there on the shot, but Applejacks extinguishes the scoring opportunity as it goes the other way, and that is my guy, Cameroni. He's live right now, so Cameroni 2000, check him out if you so please. But that's what I'm saying. I like his play. Again, not to take anything away from the other Bad Smurf players, but Cameroni's really standing out to me, and I just appreciate his play when it's on the screen. Touch it from Miniwits. Switching it back to Rocket League team. For a team that scored 9 goals in game 2, they're definitely having a more difficult time finding the goal there, and there's Plank. First one of the series.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And that must be sweet. I mean, you got to take it with not a grain of salt, but it's bittersweet. You definitely don't want your first goal to come in game 3, but it did arrive. You did do it, and maybe this can loosen you up, and you have the lead. Miniwits exposing the caster's curse. Defiant tries to get the cross. Valiant effort, but Miniwits.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
But Miniwits, he has talent. He unloads the snipe, and we are tied yet again. And with how the first 2 games transpired and the momentum that the Smurfs have, you got to give them the advantage. You got to give Rocket League team the advantage. But I'm curious. This is the best performance from the Smurfs thus far. Save there. Cameroni going the other way. Aztec keeping it on, keeping pressure, going for the double, and Plank with a very savvy touch there. Sends it out. And I like this here. Maybe Bad Smurfs are performing this way because maybe the pressure is off at this point. They figure, you know what, maybe we lost the series. Let's just go out there. Let's have some fun. And I don't know if that's the case, but they look more in control here. But Applejacks is not to be denied.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Just tucks there right into the net, right against that right inside wall of the goal with 1:09 left. Pick off here. Aztec rolls up. Applejack sends it away.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Plank touches, eyeballing it, sends it away. That looks a little wide as the Serial Bros try to escort it away. Applejacks, he's the 3rd man back. He's just trying to wait, they don't need to do too much. What they don't want to do here is squander this 3-0 sweep opportunity. Here comes goal number 3 perhaps, and it's Applejacks with the muscles.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
Again, just out-strengthens Defiant. They met up for a 50 right at that front post. And Applejacks must be jacked because he shows the strength of him and his Octane there on that play. Look at Cameroni! This is my guy. I've been saying his name the whole time.
Impressive.
Comes off the wall, gets the wall pinch, and that's just hard to defend. I don't care who you have in the net. 23 seconds left, and this is definitely the best performance from Bad Smurfs. Cameroni gets kickoff. Trying to negotiate goal number 3, but Miniwits comes in, and just like that, Plank.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo a Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
And this is what we want to see, and this is what the Smurfs have been lacking. They've been lacking these key players, these key plays, and just someone that's ready, willing, and able to take charge and make it happen. But it looks like there's technical difficulties. Aztec has disconnected, and we're tied 3-3 for overtime. He can come back in, but they have to play through, and you don't blame the bad Smurfs for doing so. You know, sportsmanship is encouraged, but the rules state to play through this. Mini Wheats going. If they could 2v3 it, almost. Mini Wheats with the shot. Applejacks looks like he's favoring defense. Gonna wait on his captain. Depending on what happened, if it was a game crash, they might have contact with him. And he did join. And let's see if he's ready to reignite his team as Plank gets a save on his side of the field. Touch, shot, Mini Wheats, and no rebound shooter there as we're in overtime. So it is golden goal rules. Next score wins it. Ticking upwards, now passing the minute mark as Cameroni sends it away. Eternal Aztec into the field, coming out of the corner. Not the greatest cross, but Plank dodges out of the way. And not like this. We had the friendly fire outside the blue net. I thought it might translate to an easy goal for Rocket League team. But bad Smurfs are not going to go quietly into that good night, as it is a minute and a half and counting, upwards to 2 minutes, maybe more. We'll see. This looks more like the series that any IGL team would hope for. Mini Wheats sends it on. Is it enough? The long ball. His captain was there. He doesn't need the help.
That's a spicy meatball!
Off the post, into the net, and into the hearts of any Rocket League team fans we have, as they do cap off the 3-0 sweep. It was rough out there. GG's in the game chat. GG's in the Twitch chat. And let's get this last interview to go for the evening. And it will be with the man, Eternal Aztec. Call out to him. I wonder how many stupid ass faces I make on camera. Aztec.
Hey.
What up, man? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. I lost connection there, but yeah. I'm good though.
We saw that. Was it internet or rig related?
No, my computer just shut down. I needed to start it up real quick.
So when that happened, did you try to contact the team, or did you just get right back to just start to get it up and running again?
Just wanted to get right back into it because I don't know. But yeah, it was a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's you have to make that determination. I mean, is doing anything else just a waste of time? Or, I mean, yeah, like, is time better served just going back at it and troubleshooting, or just restarting? So it seemed like you chose right. I mean, your friends were holding it down, or your boys, your teammates, in that OT. Were you surprised when you came back in and it was still going?
Yeah, because I thought we were up, and then I realized we're in OT. I was like, oh, I guess I should get back in.
Right, you guys were up a goal, and then I think. You know, when one of your teammates disconnects, there's always that lag time for the rest of the team where they don't know that you're just sitting there AFK. And I think that's when Bad Smurfs were able to sneak one in, of course, tie it up, and then OT, and you know the rest. What was the voice chat like on the go ahead goal, or I guess the walk off goal in overtime?
I wasn't even there yet. I got on after.
Okay. Priorities. So yeah. So it seems like you chose right. You didn't want voice contact or anything like that. You know the game matters. So fantastic. You chose wisely. Who are we giving the game ball to?
I think we'll give it to PM Miniweights. He was doing pretty solid this time. I mean, last time as well, but he was doing pretty good this time as well.
This one's rough, man. Rough in the regards of choosing an MVP performer or someone to give the game ball to, because you got everyone had such a fantastic game and a fantastic showing. So it is hard, but I think I agree with you there. Mini Wheats was showing up. He had a lot of plays, but you all it must have been a lot of fun. Were you guys having fun in the voice chat?
Yeah, for sure. We're just doing our thing, I guess.
Yeah, even before your disconnection, the Smurfs were playing you guys pretty tough there. What did it feel like? What were you seeing from them?
Yeah, I wasn't even too sure. I even asked the team like, what are they doing different? Because whatever they're doing, it's working.
Right. Did anyone come up with anything? Were they kind of confused with you?
I don't even remember if at that point I disconnected because I don't remember a response.
He just or you either disconnected or they don't like talking to you.
I remember. PM Inuit said they turned on their monitors.
Oh, okay.
That's what guess. Plank said in the first game.
Yeah, that was game 2 though, and then you guys scored 9 goals on them. So maybe the second monitor came on.
Right. I mean, they were doing pretty good. I was surprised they held up well, and we just couldn't. I don't know. Our game plan wasn't working.
Right. Well, what I saw from them, I mean, let's put aside the stats. Let's put aside the score. I didn't see anything any huge like bright spots of incompetency in their play from game 1 or game 2. It just kind of seemed like a perfect storm and a bunch of unfortunate touches and plays for them. And of course, you guys being able to capitalize every single time.
Right.
There's sometimes those plays where you get your opponent dead to rights and then you'll miss an open net or something will happen or you'll bump a teammate or anything. But you guys seem to have like that 100% efficiency when it came to capitalizing on their mistakes, and I think that was it. So I think come game 3, hats off to them. I mean, once you get beat 9-0, you have every excuse in the world to just come into game 3, just go through the motions and just let it ride. But they were still battling, still wanted to win.
Yeah, for sure. They went crazy that last one, and whatever they did was working. So props to them.
Yeah, for sure. So. Congrats to Midweeks. He's going to get the game ball. Congrats to you guys for going 2-0.
Thanks.
Yeah, very very dominant. Very dominant. How did it feel coming up to this? I think you guys played around this time last week, if I'm not mistaken. So there was about a week time. What kind of practice, if any, do you guys like getting in between IGL matches?
Honestly, it's hard for us to get on as a team because of our schedules. So it's really just the day before and the day of, like a little bit.
That might work too. I've seen teams or heard them talk about their practice routines, and the argument can be made like the more the better, but I've also seen burnout. That's a real thing. I've seen people show up to their IGL matches like, I'm tired of Rocket League.
Right.
So you have to meet that balance. If you guys meet up the day before, day of, shoot, maybe that's your formula. Maybe that's your sauce.
Yeah, maybe it is.
But
we'll keep doing it.
I know it's late. I know we had that odd confusion. You and I were talking about it earlier this week. But I think Defiant and I think it was today, we were like, what? And yeah, I'm gonna talk to the league about that because it happened 2 or 3 other times with 3 other matchups. So I think there is something going on. And
it's just the time zones, and we live in Arizona, so it's like all awkward, and I don't know. But it's all good. It's all good.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate you guys for being flexible. With me, there's only so much I could do, especially if I have like games on either side. So I definitely in this instance, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's out of our hands, and I appreciated both of your teams' flexibility, especially the Smurfs to get it done. But you have the floor, sir. Your shout outs, plugs, or anything else you want to talk about. Let it rip.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife for taking care of our children. Actually, one of my sons was the one that came up and crawled up on me while I was playing, and he's the one that turned off the computer. But shout out to my wife for helping me.
That's why I'll never have kids. Thank you for giving me reason 523.
No, actually, that's the best reason to have them, because it's always something fun and unexpected. I love them.
That is unexpected for sure, but not fun, man. But you sound like a very good-natured guy, man. My FuryAintMad name. It's more ironic than anything. I'm mad constantly.
I guess that's the secret, right?
But I completely shut you out. You're giving the wife a shut out. I love it. The babies. What else you got?
To Mariah, I know she was watching out there, and Starkiller 14, and the team prior to us. Just everyone that was watching.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching.
Awesome. Yeah, and the more I cast you and the more you win, you might have to get a little more creative with the shout outs. The list might get longer. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how you adjust. But if there's nothing else from you, sir, that's all I got. Congrats again.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
All right. Eternal Aztec. A new friend. I like to call him a friend. Maybe he doesn't consider me a friend, but for me, friends are few and far between. Lunchbox. I feel like I'm going to refund that guy the raid. I'm just going to give it to you anyway. Lunchbox says, you're my friend. Thank you, Box. Thank you. But that is it, everyone. Like I said, everyone who is watching all 4 matches, you're rock stars. And I hope you're having fun. I hope I never pressure anyone to support the channel or hang out or whatever. If you're here, I hope it's because you want to be, and I hope you're having fun. And if you have any recommendations or things you want to see, you want me to talk a lot less, let me know. Virtual friend. I synced all 4. Yeah, Box, you're a rock star. I can't believe all the monetary support you're giving will not soon be forgotten. But let's roll. Chad says gaming. We're gonna go in on him. Chad from Middle of the Pack Gaming. Got the org owner right here, Lunchbox. Homies helping homies. But yeah, let's get this going.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.